822, welcome back. Sebastian Maniscalco right there, one of your many performances rocking late night. Welcome to Vancouver, by the way.
Thank you, thank you.
The people in Vancouver, they're much more attentive. They're not using the cell phones like that, are they?
No, they're not using the cell phones, but what they're doing is waiting outside Nordstrom to get into the big grand opening. There's a line that people camped out. Is there a shortage of clothes out here?
I thought that's why you were here. Nordstrom's flying everybody in for the big opening.
It's a big deal, man.
It is a big deal here in the city. You know, shopping is a big deal. You got to navigate that. I heard you, did your wife come with you on this tour, by the way?
My wife came with me,
does she want to go to Nordstrom too?
No, nobody's going to Nordstrom today. I don't do anything that the day of, you know, like a big movie that comes out where people camp out. I don't do any of that. No, who's got the time?
The Vancouverites got the time. We love this. We like to embrace it.
Nobody's working here either, or what?
We like to shop. We like to laugh. And you're bringing your comedy to the Vogue Theater tonight, which is pretty cool. The Aren't You Embarrassed tour. And the great thing about your comedy is you're riffing on your family, the Italian heritage. What is it about your family that you just need to get off your chest and share with the world?
Well, my father's an immigrant. He came to America when he was 15, and you know, I got that old world kind of upbringing. Even to this day, he comes to my house. He wants to know what I pay for stuff, you know. So he walks around. He's like, "What'd you pay for that?" And I'm like, "I got to give him the parent price because I can't give him the real price because he'll have a heart attack in the middle of the living room. So I got to shave about 90% off so he could absorb it." So even with the parent price, he's like, "You know, I can make this." I go, "What, you can make a Samsung TV set? What are you talking about?"
And so you can't take your parents to Nordstrom too, is pretty much what we're saying.
Pretty much, yeah. So this whole upbringing of you know, old world versus new world is kind of the crux of my comedy. So,
you know, and you know, we like to follow you on social media too. Some of the things you're throwing out on comedy. Saw you in a Canucks jersey. Can only assume you're a Vancouver Canucks fan. Is that?
Yeah, I know the goalie Longo, who used to be here. Came to the show of mine in Montreal, so that was kind of paying homage to him when I put that up on Facebook and Instagram. I kind of do these memes where I put my face and transpose it on other people, just goofing around.
And are there a lot of dance moves on stage too? Because I saw this MJ pic. I'm a big MJ fan. I'm like, what's going on here?
There's a show in LA where you do stand-up comedy for 10 minutes and then you sing a song. So I sang Billie Jean in front of a live band. I used to do it when I was a kid in 5th grade. I did it for the Ice Cream Social, and then I started doing it at parties. Yeah. I would come out, like kids would be having pizza and cake, and I would come out of the bathroom just as Billie Jean and start dancing in the middle of the living room. People were like, "Where's the clown? Why is this kid doing Billie Jean?" So I did it last week, and it was great. We had a great time.
Are we going to see the MJ performance tonight at the Vogue Theater?
No, MJ is not making its debut here in Vancouver. It's going to be straight comedy.
Well, the great thing about your comedy, too, is you had the chance to work the late night circuit. We see you on The Tonight Show. We see you with Conan, and there's been a real changing of the guard with comedy. Do you think we will ever have a king of late night like we had with Carson back in the day? Because it seems there are so many opportunities for not only stand-up comics, but for the hosts across the board.
I think Johnny Carson you're never going to see that again, but there's so many guys now that are coming out. You know, Colbert just started taking over Letterman, and yeah, there's so many talented guys. Jimmy Fallon's doing fantastic, and yeah, it's a good time to be a comedian.
Yeah, so what are we going to see on stage tonight? People coming to the Vogue Theater.
You know, I talk about this "Aren't You Embarrassed" thing. You know, you look around town, I mean, you just walk outside and you see people doing embarrassing things, whether it be, you know, clipping your toenails at the airport. I mean, people, there's no shame. I mean, people just doing whatever they want nowadays.
That didn't happen in Vancouver, though, did it?
Actually, it didn't.
Okay, good.
You guys are well behaved out here. I like the way you guys are living out here. It's a nice deal.
We just line up for shopping stores. That's all we do.
Yeah, that's the only thing you guys are doing. That's it.
and we go to comedy shows. So listen to Vogue tonight, 7:30 p.m. You can check it out. Really funny stuff. Ticketfly.com for tickets. Sebastian, thanks so much for coming on.